Welcome to our book talk today. Today's book talk is about a story called Draw Me a Story that was written by Olivier Dupin and Geneviéve Després. And I probably just butchered their names and I so sincerely apologize. This is a Kane Miller Publishing, so you can get this from your Usborne Books and More consultants if you are interested in getting your own copy. So this is a newer book and I absolutely fell in love with this book, partly because I love books where it encourages people to become writers. And I also love the fact that it was Draw Me a Story, because let me tell you, it is important that we don't put a cap on when drawing should end at a certain age. So if your third grader, fourth grader, fifth grader needs to draw it out, sketch it out, whatever, let them do it. Middle school, high school, let them do it. Now, I'm not saying let them just do drawings all the time. We still have to have some words, but there's a balance and we need to find that balance. We don't need to cut drawing off altogether. Got me? Okay. So Draw Me a Story. We've been doing fairy tales and this one links very well with fairy tales if you can figure out some of these characters right here. So we have, and this is my favorite. I want a reading nook like this. This would be so cool. But anyways, back to the story. We have Anna here, and Anna loves stories, all kinds of stories, but fairy tales are her favorite. And so she's reading, and I'll give you this one page only. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. Suddenly a voice cried out, "Yoo-hoo! Hello! I'm just about had it." And then you see Little Red has had it. She wants a different story. She is fed up with the way the story ends. She does not like being in the wolf's belly. Now, I know there are versions of Little Red Riding Hood where that's not the case, but this one is referring to that particular version. So Anna thinks, and then she grabs felt tip pens and she goes to town and she creates new endings. And I'm going to skip ahead. See, I'm skipping several pages. Well, all the other story characters find out that Anna has been doing this. And so Anna becomes overwhelmed because they all want a different ending or a different middle, or they want to be able to do something different in their story. So she gets to work and she's working hard. She finally ends up putting several unique twists into the stories. And then you find out that not everyone is happy because now we've got the villains and they're wanting their changes in their story too. So I love Draw Me a Story because it brings the characters to life. But most importantly, I could use this to encourage imaginative play, creative writing, for the kid who's stuck and doesn't know what to write about. Like I shared in my book talk about nibbles, getting them to go back and think about stories they know. Well, same thing here. How can you take a character from one book and create a new story for them, a new ending, a new beginning, a new middle, new activities that they're going to do? So leaning on the arms and shoulders of other writers to get our ideas. So great mentor text, great use for someone who's doing a true, real, honest-to-goodness reading and writing workshop, not a scripted one. Draw Me a Story would be a great must-have for teachers. But parents, I encourage you to have this one too, and watch your kids' imaginations take off. Think about all the amazing conversations you can have. Thank you so much for tuning in. Draw Me a Story, Kane Miller Publishing, Usborne Books and More. Get yours today.